get to play for a championship tomorrow, something that we missed the chance at the end of the regular season.
It is a meaningful thing for you guys, I take it. And the outside is sometimes it's the same day as the NCAA tournament feels announced, but this is meaningful what you're going to play for.
Definitely get some jewelry, some bling, something I never experienced in my 2 years of college basketball. Just playing meaningful games in March. I feel like it's a big kind of step. And I just feel like each and every person came here to do play meaningful games in March. So I'm glad to see the guys and our success. It's like
Take that three-pointer that you did, I have to imagine it felt pretty good. I'd love to hear it from you.
It felt great. It's been a while. I didn't know what to do when I hit it. It felt good. I mean, like me, coaching staff, and players, I know that they have a ton of confidence in me to shoot those shots. I work on them every day. Like I said, like it feels good. It's just just kind of that pressure I had off my shoulders, just worrying about my shooting percentage or what's what I've been doing in the past. I kind of just let that burden go and just kind of go out there and play.
You guys just beat them 47-19 on the boards. I mean, by far the best effort from this team in that regard. Is it just a team effort? Obviously, Danny and Vlad each had double digits. How were you able to win that?
I feel like we just got tired of getting punked. I feel like the last few games that we lost, we got punked on the glass, and I feel like that's been a key contributor of our losses. I feel like we lose games, we get out rebounded. So I feel like our guys had to take into account and big responsibility to be able to get hits and finish plays. Like I said, our first shot defense is really well, but sometimes when we lose these games, we get out rebounded.
Can you take us inside some of those second half huddles? Obviously, you guys had a 15-point lead. It collapsed, and they took the lead a couple times late. How were you able to not let it go all the way and keep it together?
I think it's just a character. Like it's kind of how each person character is. Like we kind of keep a steady level head, not trying to get too high, not too low, especially in those moments. I feel like we were up 15. We kind of got a little too excited. We were up 15, thought it was going to be easy, thought they were going to lay down. But when you playing in a game like this where you got a chance to win for a championship, like teams don't lay down. They're playing for something the same time, like the same thing you're playing for. So big props to Maryland. They're a hard fighting team, and they came back, and that's when I had to bring some of the guys together and let them know that this is what we expected. We expected these guys to fight back, and I'm just glad how we handled adversity.
Roddy, it's easy to say that March is a new season. When you're playing games back-to-back like this, is it easier to just play and not think so much?
Yeah, absolutely. You can't dwell on the past, especially with a game the next day, not even 12 hours away. You got to be able to, get an empty mind and focus on your next opponent, especially when we leave this locker room. You can't really worry about what happened then because it's got like an AAU feeling where you playing day after day. And, it's just us guys and our staff just kind of in the same hotel, just kind of getting to know each other and building that chemistry.
You've been playing some of your best basketball this season over these past few games. Why do you think you've been able to step up in this big moment?
Just kind of the stress and pressure off my shoulders. I feel like I've been playing much more confidently. Conversations with coaches and kind of that respect I got from my teammates kind of goes a long way where I know that they're confident in me, and I just go out there and give all I have and lose myself in the game. I feel like I've been pretty well in the glass and just making the little things, those effort plays, I feel like have gone a long way for my team.
They say that the guard play wins in March. Obviously, the backcourt was kind of struggling a few weeks back, and Dusty said, hey, we need Roddy, we need Trey to be what they can be. I guess, did he challenge you guys specifically? Was it just known? How have you been able to flip this switch, both of you simultaneously?
Definitely, Coach came to me and said he needed me to play hard. Kind of questioned if I do play hard. So, I feel like me personally, I feel like I had to prove him wrong. He just wanted me to, especially with some of these games that we lost, dropped, I feel like I needed to give a lot more, whether that's on the glass or running in transition. I feel like I made a huge improvement on, and especially for guys like Trey, stuff like this, it fuels them. I feel bad for the Wisconsin guys. Glad to see.
Over the last two games, the results would say it looks different. What feels different about this team?
Just the energy in the locker room. I feel like each and every person is much more connected, much more confident in each other. Even like some of the staff, I feel like we're rolling right now.
Those last 5 minutes, how tense were they from your vantage point?
Stressful, but I feel like we've had a ton of games where we're in similar positions, so I feel like that kind of builds character and stuff that we we understand what it's going to be like. So I feel like kind of those games we had in the past kind of prepped us for this moment right here.
You played Wisconsin. It was the first Big Ten game